Hello, Yeljan, Xenomorph alike, and welcome. Just Xenomorph. Ugh, I messed up. Anyways, today I would like to discuss something. This is gonna be the first episode of our group channel. This is gonna be a singular for me, so this is gonna be my Let's Talk About. Today's episode is Let's Talk About Diseases. In particular, if you don't know what this worm-like creature is, it's Ebola. Now, I hate it when people joke about Ebola. I feel like I want to crush their skull, but I don't want to, if you get what I mean. They joke about it like somebody's just coughing like regularly if like they have allergies. They go if they hack, like, oh my gosh, they've got Ebola and stuff like that. I hate that. But anyways, I would like to discuss about it. Ebola looks like it would be a parasite. Oh my gosh, I'm actually getting breath into this thing. Anyways, Ebola looks like it would be a parasite, but it's actually a virus, which is surprising. Because a virus is usually a small organism that can cause very infectious. A virus is basically classified by a heavily mutating disease, which means it mutates very rapidly, and is usually a smaller pathogen. Well, this one's it's not completely different. I mean, it's got the mutating, but it's not small. It's actually larger than bacteria. But the thing about it is that it's a cousin of the Marburg virus. If you don't know what that is, well, you'll find out later. But the Marburg virus was this one that came from monkeys. Yeah, But the Ebola virus can cause many different... Usually it's flu-like symptoms at first. Like most diseases, flu-like symptoms, so you can pass it off. But the history of it is that it was started in Africa. The first outbreak, I believe, was in 1940s, I believe, in Africa. That was a small thing back then. A couple people died from it because of blood transfusion. But this disease is very lethal. It will kill. It will kill. Now, I think there was like one report of somebody surviving this, but there's been little victims compared to the rest of the diseases. So yeah, very lethal. Now, if you plan on going to Africa for your day job, well, I mean not day job, I mean like on a vacation, I would suggest not going into the southern regions or mid regions. I would suggest just not going to Africa. Nothing offensive to Africa, just to stay safe. And if you do go, stay there, because we don't want Ebola here in America. But anyways, the pathogen symptoms include coughing, regular flu stuff. If you don't know what the flu symptoms, look it up, because I'm not gonna explain it because it's very common. But anyways, this little creature here would be the Ebola virus. Yeah, it looks like a parasite, like I said before. But do pathogens have genders? I don't know. See, this is the kind of unscripted stuff that we have to go through. We just blurt out random things. But and we also forget what to say. And then it gets into the more increasing lethal symptoms, including a bube-like structure on the skin. Looks like a rash, kind of like a speckled or brown recluse. Will cause similar, but it doesn't take away the skin, but it causes a really disgusting-looking rash. And I'm not going to put a picture of it for a couple of reasons. People will puke, and yeah. But, and then on to the much more serious symptoms. Oh, gosh. Anyways, the symptoms include Any mucus region will bleed. Any. You can bleed out your eyes, bleed out your nose, bleed out your mouth, bleed out your ears, and in some cases, and I'll go. In some cases, you can bleed out your rectum. Now, that's as far as I know that I want to share with you guys today. So, there's my first episode of Let's Talk About. I'll see you guys next time on the Pixel Gamers. And remember, I'll still be posting stuff on my video. So, bye-bye.